final chapter here. We're back celebrating with Shadoe Stevens, an amazing career. He's got Mental Radio now. You can download the app, and the website is what? mentalradio.net?
mentalradio.net, and the free app is Mental Radio, one word.
And this combines short stories of UFO type.
No.
Okay.
It's
Give us
short
the premise.
original stories with a whole bunch of characters. It's sort of like Monty Python meets Saturday Night Live meets old time radio, but it's 3D cinematic quality. If you listen with earphones, sounds come from behind you. They swirl around you. The characters move around in your head. It goes real fast. If you start listening, go to chapter 16 called Space. Space is a really good introduction to the whole universe of mental radio. It isn't like anything you've ever heard before. If you think you've heard radio humor or audio humor before, you haven't, because this is audio, theater of the mind for the 21st century. It's highly produced, immersive experience with really funny ideas and really talented voice actors. Original music. The whole idea is making fun of being afraid. So there are happy jingles like, "Don't forget the world is ending. Don't forget to be afraid. Don't forget to keep pretending you got it made. Your best years are behind you. So sit alone in your room. Watch a little TV and wait for impending doom." And it's like that. It's like expect the unexpected. There's a parody of 1950s Superman called Mighty Man.
Okay.
Mighty Man is a mild-mannered plumber named Denton Phelps who's bitten by a radioactive gnat, giving him just enough poison to have superpowers, but not all the time. 6 out of 10 times he can fly. But he might jump off a building and slam into the pavement. It's like strange things happen when you're a Mighty Man. His toolbox changes into a suit of armor. It's been called audio acid and spiritual crack.
Okay.
There are 25 pages of rave reviews, and we are now developing it for this, as I mentioned before, a live theater show with live the band, orchestra, singers, audience sing-alongs, giant screens.
Wow.
With 360-degree surround sound in the theater. It's going to be really amazing.
That sounds very ambitious. The Montalban Theater right there in the heart of Hollywood and Vine.
Yeah.
That's incredible. What history we have around there. And who, in closing, who, looking back, were some of your heroes? Not necessarily your inspirations coming up, but as you look back over the golden ages of radio, who really were people that you respected?
Well, again, it's all when I was growing up, except for Stan Freberg, who I loved and interviewed some years ago. And I put the interview on Mental Radio. That's also there if you want to hear it. He was an absolutely brilliant writer, producer, actor. He did everything. Before that, there were a lot of people in radio. Many of you wouldn't remember. I mean, Dick Biondi in Chicago, and of course, Wolfman Jack. I grew up with.
Oh, yeah.
Loved
I used
Jack.
to have an office there at the Taft Building on the, the southeast corner of Hollywood and Vine, and Wolfman had offices in there, and would often run into him coming in and out of the front of that building. He was just, an icon. I mean, that voice. Growing up, I used to spend some summers out in the mountains in just north of Yellowstone in Montana, and it was where you could take an AM radio at night and pick up signals from like Tijuana or Boston. It was incredible.
Rio, Texas.
Yeah,
you could hear that in North Dakota.
Of course.
But hey, I gotta go. I've got
no problem. We appreciate all, Shadoe. What an amazing time. Thank you so much for joining us, and look forward to coming back and helping promote all that mental radio stuff. Thank you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.